Hi everyone, this is a pick a card reading for good karma coming your way. How exciting actually. So, good karma, what is it? Well, essentially karma is, karma isn't just always bad. I feel like that's definitely a misconception a lot of people have. You can have good karma that comes back your way. Of course, there can be bad karma, but we're really going to be looking at all the good things coming your way based on your deeds and your actions and the choices and things that you've done. And we're going to see what is coming your way that is pleasant and positive and wonderful. So that's your good karma, and we're going to have a look. So we have here these 4 wonderful groups. I just want to mention as well that these really cute key pens are available to purchase on my website. So if anyone was really interested, they're actually really adorable. They're actual pens, and they're actually, these ones here are actually brand new. So you take off this little white bit and you can actually write with them. They're actually really good pens too. So if anyone's interested, do check those out. They're also saged and cleansed as well, so they're really great for writing law of attraction notes and letters and things like that. Very, very pretty. These are actually my own ones, obviously, because I've open them and use them and things like that. But there's brand new ones on, of course, my website. So if you're interested, a link will be down below. So we've got here group 1 with the pink key, group 2 with the gold key, group 3 here with this silver key, and group 4 with the blue key. So whichever one you're most drawn to is going to be your reading. I will say that if you're drawn to more than one, you can definitely pick 2 for this particular reading. Feel free to do so, and we will have a look and see what good karma is coming your way. I also wanted to mention as well, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information is down below. All the information is on my website. They're done within 24 to 48 hours, all of the readings. So yeah, everything is there, and also my intention manifesting items are also on my website. So there are handmade bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards, which you can put on your pillow, your wallet, or your purse. And yeah, I'll show you one of the embroidered cards right here. They are completely hand embroidered, but yeah, there's so many different items on there, like I mentioned, bracelets as well, and there's also crystals, divination charms, coins, pendulums, for manifesting different areas of your life. A lot of people have seen results with these items. They are meditated with and saged, but a lot of them are also handmade. So you can check out my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. Links will be down below, and yeah, that is pretty much what I wanted to mention. So you can definitely check it out. Very exciting. The keys are on there as well. Everything is there, and everything is down below. That's what it is. And these cards that I'm using are the Granny's Lenormand postcard cards. So if you wanted to know what they are, that is what they are. And yeah, we will get into the reading. Okay, so let's move these to the side. Timestamps will be down below as well, so you can check out the timestamps. Click on your reading, and then view your reading. So move this back a little. Back. All right. Righty ho. Ooh, I'm so excited about this. Alright, group number 1. Let's have a look and see what good karma is coming your way. So you've chosen this pink key. If anyone wanted to purchase their own version of this pink key, which is actually a pen, functional as well, you can check it out on my website. Link will be down below. Alright, let's have a look and see what good karma is coming your way, group 1. So your first card here is House. Okay, speaking of houses, we've got plenty of those right here, the tarot houses. This is beautiful. You've got the number 4, which represents stability and security. It's also about foundations as well. So you're really going to, I think, gain a lot more balance and fulfillment in terms of your relationships as well. So you're going to have a lot of stability in regards to relationships. You're going to have a lot of stability in regards to happiness and fulfillment and things really progressing in your life. For many of you, you may buy a house, or you may have enough money to own a house, rent a house. That kind of vibe is coming through, but I definitely see that the good karma that will come into your life is so that you can have your own place and your own space, and you can feel very well protected. It's not just going to be any kind of house, it's going to be one that gives you a lot of good energy and good luck as well. So I'm not sensing like haunted vibes. All right. And also it's protection, right? So that's really what I see, is that this is a place that gives you protection. It's fulfilling. It's kind of like your dream home. That's part of your karma coming your way. It's not just an empty house and that's it. It's a home, you know. So yes, it's a house, but it's also a home, and you can share these wonderful memories with other people, like friends and romantic partners, but also family. So it's so much more than just a house. And I think that's the most beautiful thing about this, and that's what's coming your way as well. Wow, what a way to start. So what I did actually was I took the entire deck, I meditated with it, and then I put them into each of the piles. I'm going to continue to use the deck as well, and we'll see what other good karma is coming your way. So, oh, lovely, isn't it? Lovely. Okay, see what else is coming your way. Good karma. Ooh. So we have got here some really interesting ones. You've got the Scythe or Scythe. People pronounce it in different ways, so just bear in mind, but it's basically this tool that you see right here. You know, this is really interesting because this really is about sort of you know, tens also represent completion, but it also represents a pinnacle, like finally reaching a conclusion. So your good karma is also you reaching conclusions on certain decisions that you have been unsure about. These can be decisions in regards to relationships, decisions in regards to family, decisions in regards to your love life, for example, or your career, or things that have just been pending over and over again. So conclusions will be reached, especially for some of you, of course not all of you, but for some of you, you might have been thinking about, like for example, if you're going through a legal situation or a legal battle in terms of like, I don't know, custody or divorce or things in regards to a home, or someone suing you, or you're suing someone, you know what I mean, like things like that. I really do feel like a conclusion will be reached, which will also be able to end things, and basically a new beginning will progress where you'll feel so much more fulfilled and happier and stronger in regards to how things do progress. So actually there's a lot of abundance and fulfillment in that sense as well. So this is really what I see with this particular one, is that essentially things are coming to an end so that better things can come to fruition and progress. Then you have here Fox. So, you know, foxes are known to be sly, but the interesting thing here is that ultimately this is also, again, a sense of protection, like protecting yourself away, because, you know, you see this little bird here, like the fox is trying, okay, the fox is trying, but the interesting thing here is that the bird could literally just fly away, right? The bird is not completely stuck. It's not like this is a different kind of animal where, you know, as soon as it falls down, oh dear, this is a bird. And so this goes to show that no matter how much people try and trigger you, no matter how much people try and take things away from you, no matter how much people bully you or provoke you or try and come after you, you have so much more power. You can literally fly away. You know, this bird really does not care, okay? It's like, hey, leave my branch alone, please. It's the kind of vibe it is, right? So this really here is showing that you will be able to avoid sly people, toxic people, people that think that they can get away with things and take things away from you. It's almost like you have so much power, okay? That's great. Love seeing that. Wonderful. You've got here child, okay? So in many of your karmas, many of you have the karma in which, good karma, in which you may have a child that comes into your life. Now this could be in many different forms, because remember this is a general reading, and of course everyone is very different and everyone is going to have different things that sort of progress in their life in different ways. But for many of you this can be a child that you have, or perhaps you, again, because everyone's in different scenarios, can be a child that comes into your life via someone else, or that you adopt a child, or that you gain a child via someone else. You know what I mean? Like, this is so unique and so different, and it's going to be different for everyone, but there is definitely a child who seems to bring in so much good luck into your life. Now for many of you this could be you having your own child or your actual child, especially if you have a child and you're watching this and you're like me, like, actually have my own child, or you have children, let's say. They are actually going to bring you so much luck in the future, and that is something that we definitely see here as well. All right, so Keep in mind your own child as well, if you have one, of course. Let's just do that. There we go. We have here birds. Kind of remind me a little bit of lovebirds, you know. But the birds here really represent freedom. And it's again about realizing that you have so much more power, right? When a bird is sitting on a branch, it's not worried about, oh my God, what if this branch snaps? The bird knows that its capabilities lie in how strong their wings are and the fact that they can fly at any given moment. It's that kind of power that I think you'll realize in yourself. Like, no matter what people try and do, and no matter how much people try and take away from me, I have power that I can see, you know, the worst of situations and still come out on top. That's the kind of power that exists in your good karma. And I feel like the birds really do show that. It also shows here that you're going to be making more friends who are so much better for you, are kinder towards you, and nicer towards you as well. So that's definitely something that's coming through. I'm actually going to do a 6-card spread. And then I'm going to use another deck to clarify and just get some more, you know, cards out. Okay, and then we have here, snake. Ooh, you got a fox and you got a snake. Remember, this is good karma though. So this actually, again, look at this woman, okay? This woman is in the middle of a freaking snake that has just like sized her up, right? To like basically eat her. But she's just like, hey. This fox is going after this bird and the bird is just like, hey. And I feel like you're just, you know, no matter what people try and do to you, you're just like, hey. Comment down below. Hey. Such a vibe, isn't it? So yeah, this again goes to show that really like toxic people, people who are very sly, you know, really mean, really just aggressive and rude, you're just unbothered. And it's not because you're suppressing yourself, you carry such a good energy and you know your own karma, you know that you're a good person, you know that you really don't do things wrong. And ultimately this kind of energy provokes them to actually then calm down as well, okay? Keep that in mind, is that once you have this strong energy, sometimes what happens is when you are kind of not in this energy and you're kind of just like running away, it causes more fear and it allows them to kind of take more control and advantage. But if you're like in this kind of energy, eventually these people stop. Something to keep in mind there as well. But I mean, you're in an energy which is like, hey. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so I'm going to use this Pixies Lenormand, I think it's Lenormand deck, which is very similar actually to this particular deck. This is the Granny's postcard version, and then this one is the other one. So we've got book here. So you are wise, okay? You have a lot of knowledge, you are smart, and ultimately, this really shows that you are becoming smarter as time goes by. You have a lot of values, you're a very good person, you are a really good version of yourself. Again, you got the number 10, okay? So number 10, you are really creating some beautiful beginnings here. You know, new chapter is coming your way. You're closing out old chapters, that's your good karma coming your way. And also you're very smart, so keep that in mind as well. What do people write, you know, on like a first like message or a text message? Hi, or hey. Oh, I can't stop now. Okay. It's such a vibe. Okay, so the ring here shows commitment, stability, security. The ring also shows commitment towards other things, like for example, a beautiful home. For those of you that are completely single, I definitely see you having a very beautiful family life, happy life, in regards to your future, having, you know, someone who is really there for you and by your side. That includes friends, but also a loving partner. And also the ring also signifies commitment as well. And a home. Yeah, I mean, even if you have a home or you're a homeowner, it's, you know, that's also commitment in itself too. You got the crossroads, okay, so the crossroads here shows that you have lots of paths and options in your life. Now, some things can seem a little confusing sometimes, right? But it goes to show here that you do have lots and lots of avenues and choices. You're not just limited, so that's really, really good karma. That there are many things that you could do. You know, it's not just one thing you can do in your life and then that's it, or one person you could be with and that's it. You have options, you have choices. I think that that's beautiful. It's wonderful, and it gives you more of an idea of like the things that you really want to do as well. So that's great. Oh, look, we've got a synchronicity. We got the scythe right here as well. Okay, so again, that is again number 10, as we see right here with the Roman numerals, and that definitely goes to show again that you are very much so closing out, you know, the old chapters. You're, you know, this is also about maintenance as well. You see this harvest is very much so being chopped off, but it's, you know, it's for the better, essentially. Okay, so you've got the heart. Okay, so a full heart, lots of love is going to come your way. Progression is going to come your way. I also see the coffin as well, like old things are going to get buried. You know, you're going to move on from those things. Also the stars showcase miracle, hope and faith. So there are things that you couldn't even imagine that are going to happen to you and come your way. So if you're holding on to scenarios that are painful, toxic, not great, trust me when I say that if they come to an end, it's because there are things that you can't even imagine that are so beautiful that are going to come your way. It is a blessing, okay? It is a huge blessing to have cards like that come through, because it shows here that if you are strong enough to let go of things that are hurting you, oh, the blessings that you could have come your way in terms of love and happiness, joy, commitment, fulfillment, ending of toxic cycles that lead to beautiful paths and options. We will take it. We will take it. We absolutely will take it. Are you going to take it? Let me know. I want to know. I want to know if you're going to take it. So that is your reading, group 1. So if this resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention items, which are on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com, including the pens. But there's also tarot cards and bracelets and necklaces for different areas of your life to help manifest, you know, different things that you would like. And yeah, that is what I wanted to mention. So now we're going to go to group number 2. All right, so I'm going to take away these cards and we will get right into it. All right, group number 2, good karma coming your way. We're going to take a look. So you've chosen the gold key. Pretty, and it's actually a pen as well. So actually if you open it here, it's a pen. If anyone is interested in purchasing any of the keys, they are available on my website, so the link will be down below. But also, I just want to mention, it matches my nails. How pretty. The gold is a vibe, isn't it? It definitely is. All right. Very connected to Jupiter as well. Jupiter's all about abundance and success. Oh, okay. So your first card here is the key. Now, many of you know that a lot of synchronicities happen on my channel, even when I'm shuffling cards out. I just feel like this is pretty significant. It's super strong. I mean, you've got here key, right? And what I do is I take the deck, and before I do the reading, I put each of the cards into their piles after I meditate, and obviously this one came out for the gold key, and it's number 33, which is also a repeating number. So I feel like a lot of you may see repeating numbers. What it shows is that you're on the right path in your life and that good things are going to come your way, that everything you're learning or everything you're coming across is a part of your learning process and development, and these things are going to help you to really unlock a lot of potential and gifts and things that are coming your way. So we'll look into exactly what those things are, but you know what this also shows? Golden opportunities. Have you noticed another thing? The key that this person is carrying is also gold. I needed to mention that, right? Wow. So key here shows that you hold the key. In so many scenarios, you hold the key. That is your good karma. If you feel like you are left out, if you feel like things are never working against you, look again, because you have power in your hands. You have the key to unlock your true potential. And that's quite significant. I also see many of you going up the career ladder as well, because I see these steps as opportunities. So, step by step, you're going to get to where you want to be. Some of you may not get there like ASAP and straight away, but you will definitely get somewhere, that's for sure. Okay, let's keep going. So these are the oracle cards, and we'll see what comes through. We've got here mountain. Yeah, so you're climbing. You're climbing. You're going to get to the peak. You're going to get to the summit. There we go. That's the word that I was looking for in my mind. So you're going to get there. Also, add up the 2 and the 1, you get 3. I don't know, I'm seeing a lot of 3s. Is anyone else seeing a lot of 3s here? Got another 3 here as well. It's 32, but also you've got 3 8s as well. So yeah, you've got 8, 8, and 8. You've got 3 of those. Okay, anyways. So the moon here really shows that your circumstances will change, right? The moon is about cycles and phases. So where you are right now is not just where you're going to end up for the rest of your life. You will have so much more abundance, so much more success, so much more progression. You're going to get to that summit, you know, and getting to a summit, no matter what kind of mountain it is, it's a challenge. You know, it's not easy. You have to sometimes you have to sometimes preserve your finances. Sometimes there are things you can do and can't do. There are limitations, restrictions. You feel like you can do some things and not other things, and perhaps you don't have time to do everything, right? When you climb a mountain, there's also, again, calculated risks and things like that, you know, like how much oxygen should I be using, and how slow am I going, and am I going to reach on time? There's just so much you have to calculate. Same thing with life, as we think like, okay, by the time I'm this age, maybe I want to be here, maybe I want to be there. It's a process, right? It's a process, and I really feel that you will get to the pinnacle that you want to. For a lot of you, this is career. For a lot of you, this is love, right? You're like, you know what, I just want happy love. I want to meet someone who cares for me and is considerate. You will get there, but it's a step-by-step process, right? If you're hoping to just get there tomorrow, I really do hate to break this to you. It can take a lot more time than that, but the good news here is that it will happen, right? So the moon here shows cycles and phases. If you're comfortable with sort of going through those phases, abundance is all yours. But if you need really quick changes, it's going to be difficult. You know, it's going to be difficult because you may resist the process, you know, and when you resist a process, some people resist their abundance altogether. So what I will say is that your good karma here shows that everything you want will happen, but you've got to go through the process, right? And the process is never always easy, but you're getting there. You're getting there. And that's the moon, okay? Cycles and phases. What you wish for will manifest, but you've got to go through those cycles and phases of, you know, sometimes having a difficult boss, or having sometimes, you know, meeting a difficult person who's just annoying and takes a lot of your energy, right? But it's also about trusting your gut and your intuition, especially when you meet someone who's not good for you. It can be like, oh my gosh, I don't like the energy, right? That's about listening to yourself, listening to your gut, going based off of that, and just knowing that, okay, maybe this is not my person, thank you, next. Or, you know, this career is great, it's taught me a lot, but I need to move forward now, and I need to do something for myself. I need to take a risk, you know, maybe that's the case for some of you as well. So it really is about trusting your gut and your intuition. Put yourself first. Very, very important as well. Listen to your gut and your intuition. And how can you unlock that? Little pun. No pun intended, but hey, look, we're talking about keys. So how can you unlock that? Meditation, okay? Meditation, especially if you meditate on your chakras, of which there's so many amazing tutorials on YouTube, which you can do or just click on and listen to. That will really help you, because each chakra has its own purpose, and I've talked about chakras before. I have a whole video on, you know, learning all of the chakras within 9 minutes, so if anyone's interested in that, I'll leave it down below. It can definitely be of use and very helpful. But definitely the other thing for sure is that when you meditate on each of your chakras, you're strengthening different aspects, right? So for example, if you meditate on your third eye, you're boosting your intuition and your judgment. So when you come across someone, your gut can tell you whether that person's good for you or not, but you do have to meditate consistently for you to kind of unlock those benefits. The other thing that can help is a chakra cleaning. Well, it's more so a cleansing, right? Chakra cleansing or a chakra healing. And that's also something that you can do with me. So if anyone's ever interested, you can always email me and I can send you information on that. But yeah, if you're looking for free ways to do things, then meditation's brilliant, you know, so that can really help you to become much closer aligned to your gut and your intuition as well. Let's keep going. Okay, we've got house, child, and cross. Okay, so children are very abundant to you. Now, the interesting thing here is that if you come across a child, okay, the energy of that is quite significant, and it shows here that you'll find so much more happiness and so much more playfulness and fun in your life. That's a good karma coming your way. Another good karma is you feeling much more attached to your gut and your instincts so that you're able to make the best choices and decisions for yourself. But another really great karma is the fact that children here seem to bring you a lot of happiness and joy. So you may also have your own child, for example. If you have your own child, you know, playing with them or spending time with them can definitely boost your abundance as well, because they also carry great energies. But also having your own child, for example, can be very, very lucky. Like they can literally bring you a lot of luck that you just never think you could have, but then boom, you know, they bring you so much luck and it's like, whoa. So keep in mind that good karma here includes the presence of children. We also have here the presence of a home. So we got here house. Now I'd say more so a home, but yeah, you will have your own house from what I see here as well. That's a really strong karma. Now some of you may have your own house, but I'm talking about your dream house, okay? So think about your dream house, kind of house that you really want. It will happen. Okay, you'll get to the pinnacle of the mountain and then you'll be able to look at every single house and be like, oh, which one do I want, you know? I see many of you having your dream house. You know, all the things that you prayed for will happen. So think about all the things that you have prayed for. They will come to fruition. We've got here cross as well. Okay, so, you know, the cross can be seen as sort of death, but also rebirth. The cross is also about values and faith as well. So good karma coming your way is that there's so much more good energy that's going to pour your way, especially through past situations that didn't work out. So if you think about things that did not work out and it still gets to you to this day, just know that there is a good healing energy coming from it, which is helping you to go even further and to succeed even further and to progress even further in your life. Like good karma and good energy is definitely coming your way, and there's so much progression that I do pick up on here as well. So you're not completely lost, you know, not everything is completely gone, not everything is completely, you know, out of sight. Things will progress for you, things will manifest, and beautiful things will come your way. Okay, you've got the golden key here. Forget a silver spoon, okay? Golden spoons are what we're really thinking about. And I know I just changed from key to spoon, but I mean, you know, it's just something I was thinking of. Also, the other thing as well is, you know, you've got a golden key here. It's beautiful, right? Beautiful. Okay, so I'm using the Pixies Astounding Lenormand deck. Lenormand. Oh my gosh, wow. I haven't looked at the pronunciation of this deck for a while because I bought these cards, I think, like 4 or 5 years ago now, and I haven't looked at the box of it for ages, so I don't even know how the pronunciation of the actual wording goes. I think it's Lenormand, right? Lenormand deck. Pixies Lenormand. And then these are the Granny's postcards, Lenormand deck, Oracle deck. Okay, so we have here the clover. So look, there's a lot of good luck coming your way. Okay, the things that you have wished for will come to fruition. The things you have prayed for will come to fruition. So the clover definitely shows a lot of good luck and a lot of happiness coming your way. The birds here show freedom and success. So you'll be soaring and flying very, very high. In fact, you'll be able to look at all of these birds from the top of the summit of the mountain. Okay, are some of you going to go and climb a mountain? Let me know. Does anyone want to go climb Kilimanjaro or Mount Everest, or what's the other one? What is the other one? Oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it was called. I found, yeah, anyways, my mountain knowledge has gone out the window today, but is anyone planning to do that? My dad climbed Kilimanjaro. Anyways, it was not a success story, okay? Because he kind of almost broke his leg and then had to be carried down. Let's not get into that, but you know, very, very fit and well and able person. But basically, I think he like got his foot stuck in something and yeah, basically fell. Just not like terribly fell, but like, you know, kind of fell on the thing, and yeah, it was. Anyways. This was like ages ago. This was like back in the 90s, 80s. Yeah, I think the 80s. Like this was a very, very long time ago. Anyways. I don't know. I just felt like sharing that with you. I mean, some of you might be like, wow, I mean, like, oh, wow, that was just so daft of your dad. You know, he still talks about it to this day, and he definitely does recall that it wasn't exactly sometimes the smartest thing to do, but I mean, it was way back in the day. I think these days, if you want to go and climb a mountain, definitely very important to train and just to, you know, definitely take a lot of precautions for sure. Anyways, why are we talking about mountains? Let's not. I don't think many of you are going to be climbing mountains these days. But let's say that spiritually, if you're going to climb a mountain, you want to make sure you have that strength and energy, right? So the good news here is that your good karma allows you to have that strength and energy, for sure. By the way, you've got here the mice, okay? So that's really interesting. You know when, like, we'll get onto the mice in a second, but we've also got the book here as well. What I was going to say is, you know, with the energy of the mice, it's sort of like sometimes you just feel like everything sort of gets in the way. Like you have a nice happy event and something goes wrong, or you feel really optimistic about something, like a relationship or a career, and then something goes wrong. The mice is that kind of energy that just kind of gets in the way of things. The good news here is that all of these things that sometimes go wrong, they are basically allowing you to feel so much better when things go right, because things will go right your way, right? And things will happen and manifest. So not everything is out of the picture, not everything is gone, not everything is dark and dull and boring and annoying. The mice energy here shows that when really good things start to happen, you will have so much more gratitude because of not so great things that have happened. You have so much more gratitude that the universe will keep giving you more and more and more. The book here shows that many of you are starting new chapters. Okay, look at that. Actually, you've got the stork, and look in the background, you've got the rainbow, right? Rainbow's here as well. So this goes to show many of you are flying towards freedom and starting a new chapter, and I think that that's beautiful as well. The book shows a new chapter here. So your good karma is that many of you are starting a new chapter. You've got the lilies as well. There's a lot of growth, there's a lot of transformation, there's a lot of progression, there's a lot coming your way for sure. That is definitely on the cards, and I think it's beautiful. It's beautiful that we see that on the cards as well. I really think that that's wonderful, really nice, and really brilliant in many ways. So yes, look, climbing a mountain is difficult. The good news here is that you're really spiritually going to get to the top, and you're going to feel fulfilled, and you're going to look back at the difficulties in your journey to get up to the peak of where you want to be in your life, and you're going to think, wow, this is worth it, you know. And that's the thing, is that difficulties in life, I mean, we all go through them, right? But those difficulties are essentially what's going to make you think like, whoa, I learned so much, I'm so much more appreciative, the view from up here is 10 times sweeter. And that's what's going to happen when so many of you become so much more successful. You're going to be like, wow, you know what, I didn't like it at the time, but it was a part of my journey. Okay, so that's your good karma coming your way. There's so much more to look forward to. There's freedom as well. For some of you feel like you're tied to people, you're tied in contracts, you're tied to, you know, certain things that you don't want to be tied to. There's going to be freedom, okay, where you can sort of plant your own seeds and grow your own garden. Some of you might literally be growing your own garden, but that's what I'm seeing. So group number 2, this is your reading. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below on information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are on my website. So there are keys on there, private readings are on there, there's tarot cards and intention items like bracelets and necklaces and all sorts on there. So do check it out, and I hope you will take care and of course stay well. But yes, free reading giveaway, private paid readings, that's all down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and let me know how this resonates with you as well. Alright, take care everyone. Cool, so let's go. Oh, I think my tea has gone cold. Should we take a tea break in the middle of this reading? And then we'll carry forward, or carry on, should I say. Okay. Oops. Okay. I think I'll sip on my tea as in how we go through the reading, because it's still quite hot. Sometimes I need tea because my throat gets very aggravated with the amount of readings that I do. Because I actually do private readings as well. Yes, so that is pretty much like an entire daily thing. So of course I need to conserve my vocal cords. Believe it or not, at one point last year I actually had to suck on these sweets, which are actually meant for singers who get vocal cord like strains and injuries, and you know, to their vocal cords. I actually had to like take those. But now I have really managed to get myself on top of things in regards to the things that I eat and drink that can sort of stop aggravation from happening. Sometimes when I have ice cream, it actually makes things worse, which is bizarre but interesting. So I'm just saying, if anyone has, else has like throat issues, or when you talk and things just get very aggravating, like maybe something to try out. Anyways. I'm not a doctor, you know, these are just like herbal remedies and things, because I like herbal teas, but I actually feel like they're quite soothing as well. Anywho, let's get on to the reading. I'll do the reading actually as well, so I drink my tea. Silver key, silver key. Group 3, this is good karma coming your way. So we're going to have a look. So you've got here the silver key, silver key. If anyone is interested in purchasing the silver key, it is available on my website. There's loads of different ones on there. So I'll leave a link down below. And let's see, group 3, what good karma is coming your way. Did you know that 3 is actually a karmic number? Yes, it is indeed. So I just thought I'd mention that, especially for those of you that are always very drawn to the number 3. It's a very interesting number for sure, because yes, it's an odd number, but it's also a number that kind of, if you look at the number 3 itself as well, if you look at like how it goes in, like, right, there's like a point here, and then it goes again, another point, and then again, another point. So the number 3 actually has that sort of 3 energy tied to it, and also number 3 is a number of karma as well. So that's something to keep in mind too. So see what good karma is coming your way, and you've got the clover. Okay, so what I did was, when I was setting up the reading, I meditated, and then I put the cards in each of the piles, and that's how I do things. Many of you know that synchronicities happen on my channel all the time. The fact that you've got the clover here shows a lot of good luck coming your way, and not just one clover, okay, an entire basket of clover. So much abundance is going to come your way. I feel like this is good luck, this is celebrations. So for example, you know when you send a basket of flowers to someone for celebratory purposes, not, you know, sympathy purposes, that's the kind of celebrations that I see coming your way. So for example, people wishing you well in regards to a new career, or in regards to career success, or for having a child, or getting married, and things like that. Like, those are the kinds of things that I see happening for you. Now, some of you may have already ticked off some of those things, you know, and you may have already witnessed and had some of those things in your life, but I really do feel here that many of you are going to be experiencing so much more good karma coming your way, and a lot of good luck. So let's continue on and see what more we can pick up on here. You've got here the clouds. So it's interesting because I feel like the storm is going to clear. And look, we've got a number 3 here as well, right? Right there. So 3 plus 3 is 6, and we've got 2 6s here. I don't know if you can see those. This really does show that you are going to an emotionally better place, okay? Because that's also what the sort of 6s represent, is travel. Travel in the sense of a spiritual journey, which takes you to an emotionally better place. You are steering in the right direction. You are on the right path in your life. It's going to bring you so much more abundance. You may be going through a period of time sometimes where you feel like you're going through really difficult, challenging times, but actually you're going through the thick of it, right? And then you're going to come out and you're going to be in a much better place, much happier place, much more fulfilling place, from what I can pick up on, which is going to give you so much happiness and joy. You have child, and you've got number 13. Yeah, look, the synchronicities are here, all right? Because look, you've got here number 33, the key. There you go. Oh, can't even, yeah, there we go. So you've got the key here, which is beautiful because that shows abundance, and it also shows here so many more opportunities are coming your way in regards to your career, in regards to celebrations, also in regards to all of the things that you want to make happen in your life. This key can represent a car. This key can represent, what do you call it? A home. There we go. A home. It can also represent as well treasures, right? Like building your own collection of things that you really, really want as well. And it also represents protection as well. So keep that in mind, that there are some really beautiful abundances coming your way. The child also has a 3 in it as well, number 13. And this shows here that a child may manifest in your life as well. Now, some of you may have children, and what it signifies is that they're very lucky. They're going to give you a lot of inspiration and courage in terms of difficult times as well. Now, the thing is, I know I just mentioned difficult times. We will all go through times of uncertainty in our lives and things that perhaps are just a little challenging. But the good news here is that you seem to get through things very, very well. And the clouds literally shows that, right? anytime you go through the thick of things, you come out 10 times stronger with lots of opportunities coming your way. And that's really what I want to tell you here, is that there are some really beautiful opportunities, there's some really beautiful things that are going to manifest and come your way, and I don't think that you should be scared of sometimes the challenges that arise, because they're going to make you so much stronger. And your good karma here shows that at the end of all of these challenges, you get presented with some beautiful opportunities as well. The letter here also shows as well communication. So part of your good karma here is that anyone that's done you wrong you will get compensated for it. Now what that means is, for example, if someone's taken money away from you, they may not come to you and directly give you that money back, but the universe will somehow, through some other channel, give you money. You might get promoted through your job, you may win a bonus, you may win some lottery money, someone might give you money randomly, right? So that money that you've lost will come back to you somehow, in some way, shape or form. The love that you may have lost, or things that you may have lost, or ways in which people have treated you, you will be treated in a better way, but it may come through someone else, right? So keep in mind that your good karma will come to you. It may not come through the same channel that you had it once in, but it will come through a different channel, and it will give you a lot more fulfillment and satisfaction as well. So the letter here basically shows the things that you've sort of lost, you've been compensated for, if that makes sense, but in a different way. You've also got gentlemen as well. Like for many of you, you may be meeting a gentleman who really helps you, or a business partner, whether you're male or female, but also climbing up the ladder, you know, really getting yourself to a stronger place and feeling so much more fulfilled and so much more happier in regards to things that are happening. So that's really beautiful to see as well. You're climbing up the ladder, okay? It's progress. It may not be fast progress, but it's progress, and you're going through the thick of things, but you're going to come out feeling so abundant and having your good karma. So where people have done things wrong to you or taken things away from you, you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded. Okay, so let's have a look at these mini oracle cards. This is the Pixies, Lenormand, Pixies, Astounding Lenormand oracle cards. Okay, so you have got here the mice. So this energy is really important, right? The mice, they kind of just ruin something that's really beautiful, right? And this here definitely goes to show that if you have been around people that just mess up your energy, or ruin your day, or make you feel awful and make you feel tired and make you feel frustrated, or they just create this horrible energy around you, it really goes to show that karma will compensate you, okay? The mice energy here is also about sneaky people who try and ruin your day, right? You will be compensated, and those people will very much so, they might get, you know, especially from the past as well, they may have, you know, felt like, oh, I got away with it. No, that's not how karma works, okay? That's not how, they won't get away with it forever. So see, the fox, very, very sly, okay? People that have treated you in a way that is not very nice, they will reap what they sow. Trust me on this one. And look, whilst they are dealing with, look, okay, where the mice are, okay, it's raining and it's pouring and it's not fun. What you have is abundance, okay? And that is what you will gain. That's the happiness and the joy that you will gain. And that's their cross to bear. Okay, sly people. You're moving away from them. I really feel like you're emotionally moving away from these kinds of sly people who ruin your day. And actually, you're gaining so much more strength within yourself. Like I said, you're being compensated. Look at that, you've got the tree here, so there's so much more growth coming your way, so much more happiness, solitude, and fulfillment. Some of you may feel a little bit lonely at times, but the number 7 here shows that you're actually having a lot more time to sort of reflect and take care of yourself. You've got another number 7 here as well, and a number 7 here. So you're having a lot of time to reflect and take care of yourself, and ultimately this is making you stronger, putting you on the right path. It's giving you so much more. You've got the fish here, which is about going with the flow. So it's about taking care of yourself and putting yourself first. The fish is also about movement and good direction. It's also about finding like-minded people, which I definitely see happening here. So more friendships will come your way, and you'll feel so much happier in that regard. You've got the stars, so the things that you could only wish for will manifest for you, as we see also with the clover as well. Again, you've got more 6s, so you've got 6, 6, and 6. You've got 3 6s. Ah, yes. Yep. So the stars really do showcase that, you know, there are some beautiful things coming your way, the things that you have wished for. So this is going to be personal, right? The things that you have wished for are going to manifest. And the stars also shows a really strong energy here of making a wish on a star. So for example, if you go out and you see a star that's just glimmering and you feel like, wow, that's so amazing, sometimes they may be planets though. So keep in mind, sometimes the thing that's glimmering the most in the sky can sometimes be an aeroplane, but it may actually be a planet. But say for example you see a star and you really just feel so connected to it, make a wish on it, you know, because it can actually be quite significant here, as you see. Obviously the sun is a star as well. I mean, it's different, it's different, you know. But I do feel here that there's beautiful things that are going to manifest in terms of you finding like-minded people, being able to avoid people that are not good for your energy, because that's something that will happen. You'll be able to move away emotionally from those kinds of people. You'll be able to find people who are much more supportive of you, much more kind and caring. I see this energy and influence of a child, which just helps you to feel so much more uplifted. There seems to be a gentleman here, whether you're male or female, but a gentleman that really, really helps you in your life. Could be a father figure, but it can also be like a business partner or a friend or someone that just wants to see you grow. And look, the gentleman is also holding a ladder, which means growth, okay? They want to help you. They're going to hold out that ladder for you so you can climb it. But also, they're carrying a clover, which goes to show that they want to see you win. They want to participate in and give you abundance as well. So there's someone there that really just wants to help you, and that's part of your good karma as well. Especially for those of you that have been treated really badly in love, there's going to be this kind of gentleman energy, which by the way can also come through in like a female form, just keep that in mind. But definitely this gentleman or gentle lady kind of energy where they want to see you win. And that's rare, okay? These days, it's rare for people to want to see people win. There are so many people that are jealous, that want to be like freaking mice and foxes, okay? This is good. You've also got the Rider, see? There's definitely an energy here of you going towards abundance, going towards the things that are best for you, and really moving in such a beautiful direction towards independence and confidence. You've got these two number 9s as well, and that really does represent independence and confidence. And sure, the fox is confidence, but you're even more confident because you got a freaking horse, okay? When the fox sees a horse, I'm assuming the fox is going to run away and be like, oh my gosh, you know? So I'm just telling you that you're going to find better people to be around, and also that people are going to be so much more supportive of you as well, and so much more of that better energy is coming your way. If you ever find a 4-leaf clover, keep it. It's lucky, but also spiritually, that's the kind of vibe that I see being reflected to you. So we're just going to say group number 3. I'm just going to take a sip of my tea, like that is tea worthy. It's good, isn't it? It's really, really good. So this is your reading, group 3. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, reading giveaway, and of course my intention items, which are on my website as well. And yeah, the keys are also available on my website. The link will be down below. You can definitely check those out if you are interested, and definitely do take care, everyone. All right, goodbye. All right, so now we go to your next reading. Good karma coming your way. Okay. Group number 4, this is your reading for good karma coming your way. So we are going to have a look and see. So you have chosen this beautiful blue key, which is actually a pen. So if anyone was interested in purchasing this, they are available on my website. I'll leave a link down below. Alright, so let's have a look and see what good karma is coming your way, group number 4. So we have got here the Ship. Okay, there's a really nice journey that I see happening here. It's more of a spiritual journey. I mean, some of you may literally take like a nice relaxing journey, which may involve a ship or a cruise, maybe in the future, but I see this more as a spiritual journey where you're really going in the right direction. There seems to be this energy of abundance and happiness, and you know, the universe really supporting you and wanting to give you so much more in your path. Now, I want to look more into this, but look, you've got the number 10, which is an energy, and a number which represents completion and the pinnacle. And you've also got another number, which is 3, which is about learning lessons. So I feel like everything that you have learned so far is going to really contribute to you feeling so much more satisfied and happy in regards to good karma coming your way, because there's so many opportunities that I see happening here. You've got this golden sunset, which just is so beautiful, really, really beautiful. And I feel like your emotions are going to be so much stronger. I feel like you are going to feel so much stronger. And also you're going to unlock a lot of ways to connect not only with yourself, but also to kind of help others as well. So it's almost like you use your good karma to help others and in turn build up even more good karma for yourself. That's definitely something I see here. Is that it's almost like you use your journey to also help others. You've also got the mountain here as well. So this really goes to show that, again, all of those struggles or challenges or obstacles that you face, you're really just trying to sort of go with the flow. You are trying to get to the top, but in a way where you're fully aware of the adversity or the challenges that you've gone through, and sort of you're going to get to the top. It's definitely something that's coming through here. Look, actually, you've got the gentleman here and holding a ladder, right? So this really goes to show again that there's a lot of progression that I pick up on here. There's a lot of growth. I feel like many of you are going up the ladder in regards to your career or in regards to your love life. There's so many more better things coming your way. The view from the top really cannot compare to anything else, right? I really feel like so many of you are going to the top. Like, you are going to the top, right? This includes in regards to your career, promotions. This also includes as well having your own business, for example, that ends up being very successful. This is also about meeting people who are the creme de la creme in regards to energy, and really them being very, very good for you and kind towards you and really, really caring. There's a really beautiful energy here getting to the top, basically. And even the ship, you know, it's this energy of like the ship is literally floating on top of such a vast ocean, right? The ocean holds so much. Who would have thought? I mean, but you know, you're on top of it, right? So it's that energy of being on top of things, being in control, being in power, and also having flexibility. That's beautiful. Look at that. Clover, right? This shows abundance, this shows happiness, this shows fulfillment, this shows success. Achievements and parties and celebrations, and being able to share it with people who really just support you, care for you, understand you. That is beautiful. You know, you are going to the top, but you're not just going to the top in regards to one thing. You're going to the top in regards to many different things. Your career, your love life, your relationships, friendships. I mean, relationships also counts friendships. Family, right, which also counts in relationships, but also in regards to your sanity. You know, emotionally, mentally, and physically feeling good. Wow. How nice. How nice is that? By the way, your strong colour here is blue. All right. The reason I say that is because there's something about your throat chakra. So actually, you know what? The throat chakra regulates the thyroid. What? Thyroid. Oh my gosh. Actually, it must be something to do with road as well. I'll mention that in a second. But thyroid, throat, mouth, the teeth, the jaw, ears, the bronchial, you know what I mean, right? That aspect, like the bronchial. You guys know what I mean. Look, I really upper lungs also, that's what the throat chakra can affect. Shoulders, and also the tongue. And the jaw. Yeah, I think I mentioned the jaw. So this really goes to show that, especially if some of you have problems in those particular areas. I know the thyroid is quite a popular, like, I know I shouldn't say it's popular, but it's a very common issue that a lot of people have. I feel like that can also get better. But I also feel that this is to do with communication and the way that you communicate with others as well. Like, that's going to get so much stronger. And that's in your good karma. For those of you that are super shy or introverted, you know, there's nothing wrong, first of all, with being shy or introverted. But you will come out of your shell a lot more. And people will also respect you as well. They'll respect you if you're shy or introverted. They'll be much more accepting of your energy. And they're not going to be as judgmental or think that you're like boring or things like that, right? right? They're not going to easily pass judgment. So that's one thing I want to mention as well. There's also willpower and truthfulness, setting boundaries and expression. That's your good karma as well, where people will be able to understand your boundaries, be able to understand the truth that you are saying. You know, that's something I also see here. So there's a lot in terms of your throat chakra we pick up on. Then we also have fox as well. Look at how this fox is going after this bird, and this bird is just like, hello. The bird has wings, okay? The bird can fly away, you know, and still take its food with it. But essentially the fox is just nagging. So people that are nagging you, okay, it's just this energy here of them actually being able to then respect your boundaries, because once the bird flies away, the fox is going to be like, oh, I guess I'm stupid. You know, so people will really start to understand your energy and not be so demanding of it, I feel, which is something that we do pick up on here. Okay, and then we've got here child. Gosh, this child energy has come out in, I think, every single reading. There's something about that for sure. So the child here shows that many of you will have your own children, for example, but also that there can be a child around you who's very, very lucky for you, who may give you certain ideas that you may actually use and sort of progress with, and it may bring you a lot of abundance in return. We also have the birds, which is also about happiness and fulfillment, and it's also about freedom and joy. This also shows like-minded people coming around you rather than people that take away your energy or are trying to always go after you or bully you or annoy you. Like, you are not going to stand for any of that, right? The bird is going to fly away. You are just going to be like, no, please stop, and you're just going to disappear, and then they're going to be like, oh, okay. You know, so you're going to find like-minded people in all areas of your life, especially if you haven't already, but you're also going to retain those people for the long term as well. Okay, let's go with this deck. This is the Pixies Astounding Lenormand deck. See, the birds, freedom, and you've got, again, 2 of them as well. So this goes to show that there's going to be a lot of good support system around you, specifically one person who's your ride or die, that is always just there for you, always just willing to be kind and caring and responsive. The letter here shows some kind of appreciation that can come your way from someone around you. This also goes to show here as well, contracts coming together. This is good karma, so this is good stuff, right? So great contracts that get signed, things that really sway in your favor, not to the point where it like hurts someone else, because obviously then that counteracts good karma, if you know what I mean. But this is about, for example, if someone has taken things away from you or treated you in really horrible ways, there will be a response. There can be, what's the word? Like, it's almost like you get your good karma come back to you, if that makes sense. Say, for example, someone's taken money away from you, or someone has taken custody, or someone has wrongfully sued you, or things like that. You'll get a letter or something which can sway more in your favor, and things can be much more better resolved. Contracts will be so much better for you, you know, and things legally as well. So there's a sense of things really swaying in your favor for the betterment. So letter can also show romantically as well, perhaps someone showing an interest towards you in that sense. And by the way, I'm only gonna grab 6 of these, but obviously this one I want to keep on the birds. The house here shows beautiful home, which you're going to have of your own. So you're going to have your own dream home, which I definitely pick up on here. It kind of reminds me of this one because it's got the archway, which you see literally here as well. Maybe it's this home. I'm just kidding. You're not going to live in this home. That's maybe not, you know, maybe not your dream home, but you're going to live in your own dream home. And it's going to give you a lot of happiness and joy. You may buy your own home, or live and move out on your own, for example, you know. So that's what we see there. You've got the scythe, or the scythe, yeah. And you've also got the clouds. So the clouds are going to shift, right? You see that here. That energy will shift and more abundance will come your way. This is also about clearing the path as well. So more abundance does come your way, and you're going to feel so much happier and so much more fulfilled in regards to things that progress in your direction rather than always going against you. So there's a really nice energy here of things moving in your favor, progressing, you know, towards you rather than against you. And you've also got here the lady as well. So I really feel like whether you're male or female, you're going to embrace yourself and just feel really confident and happy, and really be very caring and empathic towards yourself, and appreciate your divine feminine qualities, because everyone has a divine side to them, and I really feel here that you're going to embrace your divine self and just really be there for yourself, and in turn that's also going to allow other people to respect your energies. Now there may be a specific lady, okay, in your life, again, whether you're male or female, who is really just always there for you, okay? This could be someone like a mother figure or an aunt or a spirit guide, but this is someone who just always wants to see you win. Like for some of you this could be a partner, for example, but I definitely feel like there is a lady here who is really quite significant. And if you haven't come across this person right now, it's because this person can also be coming your way through good karma, but this person could already exist, if that makes sense. So that's something I want to mention as well. So this is your reading group number 4, and if this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are available on my website, such as the key and tarot cards, and intention items like bracelets and all sorts. So yeah, do check that out, and take care, everyone. All right, so yeah, let me know how this resonates, and yeah, take care, everyone. Bye.